Hello, today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about Jarvis and the new Mark IV version, which I've been developing for quite a while now. Behind the scenes, it incorporates all the features you can see on the YouTube playlist. If you go and see that now, that'd be really cool. You can catch up on all my latest stuff, such as texting and waking me up in the morning and all that boring stuff that's already on YouTube. And if you're watching this video, you've probably seen them already. If you haven't, why not? Okay, so let's begin. So Jarvis still runs on Windows 7. It does aim to be more of a kind of internal operating system, if you like, or run sort of like a virtual machine. But the only reason it's still on Windows 7 is because I need Windows 7 for college and movie editing and stuff like that. I'm just going to go open Jarvis now.
Good evening. I have detected multiple monitors, so I have added an extra display for options, etc. How lovely.
Mute. Okay, so Jarvis does incorporate a lot of different aspects to it, like the desktop kind of view, if you like. This aims to be more like Windows or Mac, and it gives you this kind of desktop, which icons do pop up occasionally. I probably won't show that today because it's a bit more involved. But for example, it's got a start menu, very simple. I'm still working on that, and all of these programs are installed on Windows 7. However, I've added them to our start menu just so that I can access them from inside Jarvis. And that means Jarvis can control other programs developed by other people, which is really cool. So occasionally Jarvis does have a couple of errors.
Good evening. I have detected multiple monitors, so I have added an extra display for options, etc. Good. Very well, sir.
Good evening.
How may I be of assistance, sir?
What time is it?
The current time is 18:22.
How are you?
I feel amazing, sir. Thank you for asking.
Good. What's the weather? What's the weather doing?
The weather on Exmoor is currently 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, mostly cloudy. And wind speed up to 7 miles an hour. Sunrise will be at 7:24 a.m. Sunset will be at 5:32 p.m.
Thank you, Jarvis.
Absolutely no problem, sir. Is there anything else I could help you with? Perhaps I could tell you the weather?
Play some music.
Of course.
Next.
Agreed.
Mute. Okay, so when Jarvis is playing music, it often thinks that the music is talking to Jarvis, so I've incorporated this mute button just so that Jarvis doesn't start talking to the music that he's playing, and I can simply say unmute, unmute, and it'll unmute.
Good morning, it's 18:23. The weather on Exmoor
So right now Jarvis is just running through the morning
39
procedure.
degrees Fahrenheit.
That's only because the alarm clock at the moment thinks that it's the morning.
Cloudy.
Because it just does, pretty much.
And wind speed up to
That's only because I haven't
7
actually
miles an hour.
programmed it correctly.
Sunrise will be
at
at
the moment. Jarvis is just kind of got its own clock.
Sunset will be at 5:32 p.m. You have tutorial and DEP, a total of 3 hours of college, from 9 to 12:30. We're online and ready.
Mute. Okay, so Jarvis obviously wakes me up in the morning and tells me how to pack for college, what I need to do, sort of things. If I've got something in my to-do pad, it'll read that out for me, which is really cool. It'll remind me to do stuff, it'll remind me to get presents or whatever. And that's really cool new thing. What's going to become in the future of Jarvis is hopefully a standalone operating system, both for mobile and desktop applications. But at the moment, just getting Jarvis to work properly with speech is a challenge in itself. For example, variable speech recognition is extremely difficult. It takes us a heck of a long time to, like us humans, a heck of a long time to understand what each other are saying, and you will still be having that struggle on your deathbed. Getting a computer with wires and on and offs to recognise what you say is very difficult in itself. So at the moment it recognises key sentences and phrases to do stuff. So if I say, what is Google, it might not know. If I say, tell me what Google is, it will know because it recognises those words in a pattern. Sys is a standalone program that I created. It's very small, it's similar to Jarvis, however instead of speaking to it you type, and it can speak back to you through speech through the speakers and stuff, or it can just write it on the screen for you, and it's designed to help students with their work. So go over to my website, it's in the description, and you can download that for free. So Sys uses keywords and things similar to Google actually. So if I say how are you, it'll recognise the words how and you, and it will compare that to its mood, and it'll tell you that. However, Jarvis cannot do that at the moment. It cannot analyse separate words in a sentence. It has to know the whole phrase. Getting Sys's technology, which is simple when you're typing, but speaking is very difficult. Getting that technology onto Jarvis is definitely the next step, and I've started working on it down here. At the moment it just displays what I've just said, which is really good. I can track what commands it's saying and what it's hearing if it's malfunctioning. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I've just drunk something and I just sound out of breath sometimes when I drink for some reason. So yeah, that little box down there, that kind of displays what I've just said, and at the moment I'm experimenting with the word cat. Now if I say cat, Jarvis won't understand it, it doesn't know what that means. However, there's a separate small piece of code that's just getting that one word, cat, into this box down here, and then Jarvis analyses it and kind of says, you said cat, and that's what it says at the moment. Not very interesting, but that is the next step to Jarvis being able to understand everything and anything I say. And that's really going to be the way forward. It's similar to the way Siri runs at the moment. You've probably all seen or used Siri, and it does have its flaws, but I think getting Jarvis to work as well as Siri and Cortana is definitely the next step. Thank you for watching, guys. I know I haven't shown you much about Jarvis today, but it's been great to get some things off my chest and also show you guys the new interface, which is really cool. I'm really proud of it. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.